chance of that. Small little chance here and there, but it's not great to see that until we start talking about this evening. Things are changing. Cold front is going to be coming and sweeping through the state. In fact, we may see some light precipitation with this, maybe in the form of a mixture as it moves across the state, namely for the northern portions of Nebraska. And then going through Friday morning and overnight, maybe another spot shower chance, but it's not a great one. We actually clear out behind that cold front going into Friday, so not only is it going to be colder, it's going to be windy too throughout the morning, especially kind of tapering off throughout the afternoon before then we start to talk about Saturday morning. This cold air in place, this is a polar air mass that'll really sink temperatures quite a bit, and we'll start to see the signs of our first snow and snowflakes as early as Saturday morning. I think best chances in northern Nebraska and northwest Nebraska, especially first. A heavier snow band actually looks to accumulate some of that snow in some of these areas as this sets up through the morning when we are cold enough to see some of these flakes flying, and then this kind of continues to try and drift south, but most of us in southeast Nebraska especially, I think, will be warm enough to see a mixture, kind of rain, snow mix throughout most of the day. Stopped it right here at 2:30, Husker game, thinking about that. Yeah, likely going to need to prepare for a mixture kind of throughout the game, kind of spawning in nature and continuing through the evening hours before we get to kind of Sunday. And it looks like better chances for that mix to turn over into a snow looks to be possible throughout at least the first half of Sunday before all is said and done. So how much are we talking about in accumulations? Yeah, we're already starting to think about that with some of this system moving through. Well, it looks like the further north you go, especially from I-80, some accumulations possible, especially in northern Nebraska, northwest Nebraska, depending on how much that rain is mixing in. You can see farther and farther south and east, it's going to be more rain than snow throughout this period. But we'll be talking about how much we're looking at here over the next couple of days. So spotty showers throughout this morning mainly, then cooler air settling in for Friday, highs in the 30s for Saturday and Sunday as we just walk through kind of what we're expecting this weekend. That snow kind of expected to come to an end, not really accumulate or stay on the ground for very long because we're quickly back into the 40s and 50s next week. But this colder air, you know, we've been talking about the 70s, 60s, 80s this week. Not going to be talking about that for a while as we'd see highs in the 40s through much of next week.
Snow angels on Sunday?
Snow angels.
Oh, not here.
Sure,
I think
why
farther
not?
north you got a better shot at that. Maybe take a little trip.
Let's go north.
Let's go north. Jessica, thank